Got a call to a car fire down Albany Highway, and the car was on fire when we arrived, but there was a few ambulances there as well, and we put it out, and it then dawned on me that there was, there we go, there's a call. I remember the next day I felt pretty good, I was fine. I remember people saying, look, if you can get through that, you can get through anything. As time went by, it probably took about 8 years for it to sink in. I remember just sitting there watching the cricket, and I started to well up. I was like, what is going on here? Why is this happening? I was like, I don't feel sad. Like, I felt a little bit of anxiety because I was kind of freaking out that in 10 years' time I'm going to be a mess, and I'm going to be no good to anyone, and I'm going to have to quit my job and be some of the stories that you hear from people in the brigade. It was a big wake-up call in terms of just humility for me, saying that if you're not doing okay, it's okay, but just being able to express that and then lean on the people that are there to support you. My story is one of many, and probably most definitely not the worst one that's out there. I knew that it happened. I knew that that was an incident that stuck with me, but I thought it was all good until I started realising I wasn't. But I know a lot of people try and shut that down and push it down and bury it down where no one can see it until it just comes flooding out. I've got a wonderful family and good support around me, both in the brigade and outside. And it's just about trying to, so I can work at a station like this and continue to do the job that I love. It's just about processing the things, because a lot of the things we go to, they suck and they're bad and they're horrible. But that's all right, because if we train our minds a little bit better to be able to deal with them, we can come through it and do it as a team and as a family, like we are going to every other incident, doing all the other work that we do. So.
I dealt, and I use that term lightly, with the symptoms of depression and anxiety for over a year before a close friend and I had an argument, which led me to realise the cause of my behaviour and habits. It has not been an easy road, but through various means, psychology, meditation, diet, exercise and socialising, I've managed to wrangle the black dog into something a bit more manageable. Yes, I still have times where I find myself struggling more than others, but I'm in a much better place now to be able to deal with those times. The main thing that I've learnt is that it helps to talk to people. This is not something that comes easily for me at all. But I now have a select group of people who I can talk to that I trust implicitly, and this really helps to keep my mental health in check and make things more manageable.
RUOK Day is coming up on the 12th of September. Good reminder for to check in with friends and family. I always use my contact list in the phone. It's great that we have those names and numbers there, but how often do we check? It's a good opportunity to touch base and just have that conversation, and maybe organise to catch up with a close friend or family member you haven't spoken to for a while, or maybe that you've noticed has dropped off the radar and you haven't seen in a long time. Take that opportunity to give them a call and have a chat.